Hi, this is Brad Hoder for Engineered Efficiency. In this lesson, we're going to draft in existing utilities. And these utilities are lines that are drawn in plan. And we can see the water line, the telephone line, and we'll see the gas line on the other side of the road. This lesson begins with us opening up this 080303 ancill-util.dgn. It's located in our install directory, module 08, topic 0803, lesson 080303. After opening this drawing, we need to open up our GEOPAK project of the same name. This is located in the GEOPAK subdirectory. In there, we're going to utilize the predefined user ancill data, and that will get us into our flowchart. Next, we need to activate the ancillary data, and that is all in the road cross sections, draw ancillary features. If we have elements populated, that's because we've already done work in ancillary features in another project or even in this project. And we can simply just come in and delete these out if we so desire. So now in here what we're going to do is add in these intersecting elements. So first we can come into our level symbology, choose level symbology, click on this push button, hit reset to clear it out, hit match, and let's start off with the telephone line. Data click on the telephone line and data click one more time, and we'll note that it populates with the symbology of the line we selected. So we should see underground telephone for our level name. We can simply close that down. And now what we need to do is in our DGN file, let's load up the file that this telephone line resides in. Well, that's in our ancill-util.dgn. It's physically in this file, so let's load that up by coming into my magnifying glass, navigating to our install directory, module 08, topic 0803, lesson 080303. Highlight that and click open, and that will put in our ancillary data. Now I inadvertently clicked on the add element set, so I'm just going to delete that out. Next we're going to come down and extract an elevation. Well, we want to extract an elevation based on where our cross sections are and where the existing line resides. So we're going to utilize level symbology. We're going to use a vertical offset of 0, and our search criteria is going to be the XSC existing ground. We can populate this by clicking on reset, hit match, and then data click on the line that represents existing ground in cross sections. Data click one more time, which is left mouse click, and it will populate with the symbology. Next, we're going to come in and choose symbol. We're going to do a vertical line, and in here we're going to double click, and let's make this our telephone line. So if we scroll all the way down, you'll see existing or utilities, existing underground telephone. Click OK. And in here, we want to go from center top, and we want to go down -10 feet. That's because the telephone line, we're just going to show a vertical line representing the location. Now this is due to the fact that we did not actually expose the telephone line to know the actual depth. Then we simply click on Add Element, and it will add the element into our dialog. Now we can go out. I'm going to go back to my plan view, and let's quickly enter water and gas. We start off by coming into our level symbology, hit reset, match, click on the water line, left click again, and it'll populate. Then we simply come down here. All the rest of this is going to stay exactly the same. Come down here, double click, and instead of telephone, we're going to go to existing water and click OK. Again, everything else is going to stay the same. And we will come in and click on Add Element. Now let's do this one more time for the gas line. Hit reset, match, click on the gas, click again, close, set our symbology, and that's going to be our existing gas line, and click OK, and then click on Add Element Set. Okay, now what's going to happen is when we first clicked on the first one, we should have heard a beep. And what that did is that changed this to positive height. That's because GEOPAK only accepts positive heights here. So let's see what happens when we draft this information in. So now we simply come up, make sure our label scale is 1, and click on Draw. We're going to delete non-modified elements and redraw and click Apply. That will run through all of our cross sections, and in there we should see vertical lines. So now if I just zoom in, come somewhere around in the middle, we should see we have our telephone line, and off on the left we should see our gas line, and that's yellow, so it's a little rough to see. But if we go very close to the very bottom of our sections, we should see our telephone line, our water line, and our gas line showing up in our cross sections. Note, by choosing the justification of center top, okay, everything is built off of that, so that what means the fixed 10 is actually going down. This concludes the drawing utilities utilizing the ancillary features dialog.